That was a fun day.
Well, fun for you, maybe. Yeah, it was a tough one. Any time the weather's like this in Melbourne, you know, you got your work cut out, especially you know, on a golf course like this. So yeah, not the start we were after at all. But I think, you know, we were like Matty, so I think we were 7 back with a few holes to go, and then we had those 3 birdies in a row, and now we're 4 back. So you know, it's not over. We've got 2 days to go. Hopefully we can have a low one tomorrow in 4-ball and make a little better go of it in the Foursomes Sunday.
Did you feel? Sorry, Hazy. Where does it sit in comparison to days you've had at Warrnambool, probably like this?
Well, I don't play when it's like this if I don't have to. if I look out the window and it's like this, I'm settling in on the couch. So yeah, I haven't played in conditions like that for a while. Probably a British Open would be the last time. But yeah, it's hard when when you're playing in the rain and you're only hitting every second shot too, so you're kind of cold on every shot. But you know, I'm not making excuses at all. It was the same for everyone, and some guys played really well. So you know, there's some good scores out there. Unfortunately, not from us.
And you're going to cop stick from the Queenslander too, aren't you?
Probably, yeah.
About the weather, I mean.
Oh, about the weather, yeah.
I asked him the forecast for next week, and he was pretty quietly under his breath that it's sunny and 30 every day. So.
Have you played many tougher days of tournament golf in Australia, off the top of your head?
Not in Australia.
No,
not me.
No chance. That was the tough. I think that's the toughest conditions I think I've played in Australia ever, for sure.
The expectation was that your home ground your home ground knowledge would pay off in conditions like this, but it sort of didn't really work out that way. Is there a reason for that, do you think, or was it just because that's so far in those conditions to everyone?
It's okay. You're right.
I mean, no, I think it was just hard. I mean, we needed to play better. We both, you know, our good stuff was really good, and we both hit a couple of bad shots. I mean, I had a left one in a bunker, which is not acceptable, and hit it, you know, a couple other bad shots. But they're going to happen on days like this. But it's the simple things that you know, like that, you know, leaving in a bunker. You can't make those mistakes. And but you know, like I say, looking at the positives. We fought back well there on the last few holes, and got 2 days to go. Good day tomorrow, and right back in it. You know, we're in it now.
Did you fear the worst on 6 or 10 or anywhere?
No, I don't think so. Those 2 doubles we made probably shouldn't have been doubles, so probably should have been bogeys at worst. But you know, like Leish said, in conditions like this, it's just, you know, stuff like that's bound to happen. And I thought we, you know, limited our damage reasonably well, especially that back 9. We played really solid golf. We just, you know, got back to what we know, and you know, weren't trying to play silly golf, you know, when we could have, because we were, you know, a long way back. So yeah, we stuck to our guns, and you know, it paid off.
Does it have to be a balanced approach the next couple of days? Like, you get really aggressive to try and make up that 4-shot gap, but if you do that, there's a risk you go the other way, isn't there? How do you attack it in terms of trying to bridge that gap?
I think it depends on the wind. Again, this is foreign to me, playing a sandbelt this soft. So I think I'm used to playing it very conservatively. You know, you kind of have to go middle of the greens, but I think when it's like this, you can almost attack a little bit more than what, you know, you might be able to when it's firm. So yeah, I mean, we'll have to, especially in the 4-ball, I think we'll have to be a little bit more aggressive to make up a bit of ground. But yeah, we only have to play good and make a few putts, and we could be, you know, tied for the lead through 9 tomorrow. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's only going to take a good 9 holes, and we're right back in it. So
I know Cam said it was the toughest conditions you've ever played in Australia. Would you agree, Leish? Have you ever played in anything tougher than this?
No, I mean, when we played the Australian Open at New South Wales, maybe in 2009, there was one day there that was like brutal.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I mean, this is up there for sure. Particularly because you're only hitting every second shot, and you're not in a groove, I guess. Yeah, so it was tough. It was really tough.
When you arrived this morning and the conditions were what they were, like mentally, I assume that you have to address that from a mental perspective, right? What are you saying to each other to make sure you're mentally prepared for that?
Yeah, we went out with, we knew what it was going to be like. It was going to be the same all day, showers on and off. I mean, it was a pain in the bum. But yeah, we went out there and we knew what we had to do. We just weren't able to, execute in that first kind of 10 holes. Really, we didn't really. We had a few good spots, and then we had a few shabby spots as well. So
yeah, we knew that even par would be a great score at the start of the day. That's what we thought. Even if you could shoot 2 over,
we said 75.
I was talking to Shane Lowry on the range, and he said, "You'll take 74 and go to the clubhouse." I'm like, "Yep." So it was hard. I mean, what did we shoot? 4 over, 76.
4 over, yeah.
So I guess there would have been a lot of worse scores than that out there. Yes, I mean, you do have to mentally prepare for a day like this, knowing that you are going to make bogeys, and you just got to try and move on from as quick as possible.
You in particular look like you put 4 or 5 real good rolls on that just didn't quite drop.
Yeah, I did. I hit a. I don't know what you want me to. You want me to elaborate, Hazy? I hit good putts and they went over the edge of the hole. Yeah, I hit a couple of good ones, but obviously wasn't our day. Our day
like
there today.
Cam was putting a lot. I had a lot of iron shots into greens,
Yeah.
and Cam was hitting a lot of putts. So he did hit a lot of awesome putts, and even ones that didn't go in, like that one on 17. Like I was rapt to walk up there and just tap that in from 80 feet. That was that's where you make up shots, and it can be good.
How important is it to forget about today and realise, like you just said before, it's not over yet? You're only 4 back.
Yeah, I mean, it was a hard day. It was certainly. I think we can learn from it.
4 back with 4 ball, really. Look, it's a good stretch of holes, and you're right up there again. And it's probably going to be pretty soft tomorrow, I would imagine, with all this rain. So, if one of us hits a good shot in, there's no reason why the other one, can't give it a good crack. So.
We've come from a lot further back than both of us, I think, to win tournaments than 4 back. So
If it's
definitely.
soft, could you see 59 out there or 60?
In a 4 ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not too windy. But I mean, we'll look at. I mean, there's 362s yesterday.
Yeah.
Guys that sort of hadn't really learnt the course that much. I guess it was their maybe second or third look around it. Yeah, you could say it depends where they put the pins and all that. They can make it as easy or as tough as they like. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with the course. And I mean, I'm looking forward to getting out there again tomorrow in the look free format.
Looking around, do you think some members of the media showed more commitment than others?
Where is everyone?
I thought. Definitely you, Hazy. You were battling out there today. No umbrella. You look cold, but everyone else did as well. So I don't feel sorry for you at all.